What's going on, YouTube? Yeah, sorry about that. I wanted to do a quick assessment of the NBA Finals so far. It's one good ass game. I gotta say, last game, Bucks winning in what is it? 106, 101. Somebody has to keep me up with these scores, man. It's a damn shame I haven't been able to keep up with it. I've been watching the finals. Off and on. But it's not like I haven't missed a game. I've been watching them, sporadically, sporadically and everything. But Bucks won last game 106, 101. If that's the wrong score, somebody correct me on that shit. But anyway, Chris Middleton was the man of the hour with 40 points and 6 rebounds. Giannis Antetokounmpo had a good all-around game, 26 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists, right? And of course, Devin Booker came. Devin Booker was out here beasting with 42 points and 4 assists. You got to give it up to Devin Booker, man. He's slowly establishing, becoming one of the best players in the NBA. He may be small in size for his position, because he's not really a point guard, by nature, but he's like a small shooting guard. But I think he's more of a better version of when you think of small shooting guards, he's like a better version of maybe a guy like Mitch Richmond or John Starks, maybe. But he's a more skilled John Starks, because John Starks and Devin Booker are probably about the same height. Though I think Devin Booker is a tad bit bigger. But yeah. So now the finals are tied at 2 games apiece. And it's a big game 5 going on tonight. Now I'm definitely gonna watch that, because this right here is now a best of 3. Whoever wins game 5, you can, basically, you can, basically book that that team will be in control of the series. Being 1 win away. Game 5 is usually, when the series is tied 2-2. Game 5 is probably the most intense game out of that series, because when you're up 3-2, chances are winning the series go up a lot. I think it's 56%, something like that, 56% rather, around that number. But yeah, when the series is tied 2-2, game 5 is basically the swing game, and a lot of teams who won game 5 practically go on to win the series, being a series that's tied 3-2. So this is going to be a huge game tonight. It's going to be a good game tonight for sure. And like I said, I'm expecting. I don't. These two teams are so evenly matched that I really can't say who's going to win this series now. And like I said, whoever wins this game tonight is going to be in pole position to win the ship. Because then the pressure is going to be right on the team that's down 3-2. They have to win that next game, or else it's curtains. It's curtains. It's curtains for that team that's down 3-2. Whether it be the Bucks going home down 3-2, or the Suns going back on the road down 3-2, going back to Milwaukee. But I gotta say, man, if the Suns plan on winning this series, man, Chris Paul got to be better, man. Chris Paul got to be better. These last 2 games, I don't know if his shoulder's still bothering him. I don't know if it's just age. But these last 2 games, Chris Paul really hasn't been that great. Chris Paul really hasn't been that spectacular. You know what I mean? Like he went on the road in Game 6 in the last series and closed him out with 42 points. But I don't know, man. I don't know if it's Jrue Holiday's defense. I don't know if it's the injury. I don't know if it's maybe Father Time is catching up to him. Maybe Father Time is, catching up to this Chris Paul, But all I know is this. He can't have another game like he had last game, man, because that was basically all time bad. Playing by his standards. You know what I mean? And we're gonna see tonight what's in store, man. Because if Chris Paul doesn't, it doesn't matter if Devin Booker goes off for 42 points. That's been proven already. Devin Booker can go off for 42 points, but that won't matter if it's countered by Chris Middleton going off and Giannis doing this thing. Giannis out here beasting, man. You can tell if the Bucks were to win this series, he has to be unanimous MVP. He's got to be unanimous Finals MVP. Unanimous all across the board. But Chris Paul got to step up tonight. He really does, because these past couple games, he's really been subpar to mediocre. I'd say he was subpar in Game 3 and very, very mediocre in Game 4. You know what I mean? Because turning over the ball, missing shots, basically being a turnover machine, and couldn't even play defense. He basically let Jrue Holiday have his way with him, And once again, Chris Paul got to step up. In some ways, DeAndre Ayton has to step up, because I don't know, he's a different player when he's at home. He plays better. He's one of these players where on the road you might get maybe something from him, but at home he's more of in his comfort zone. He can go off for like maybe 28, 15, and 7 blocks or some shit like that, or something like that. But number one thing is Chris Paul gotta be that guy. He gotta be that point guard tonight. If the Phoenix Suns plan on winning the championship. Phoenix Suns plan on winning the ship. Chris Paul, bottom line, gotta show up. He gotta show up. Because it's like I said, it's the swing game right here. The series tied 2-2 for the Bucks. For as great as Chris Middleton and Jrue Holiday have played, I'm still kind of out on them a little bit, and I'm very much out on Coach Bud and his coaching. Yeah, he's done a decent job playing Bobby Portis more minutes, but I don't know, man. It's just that they won those home games with relative ease, right? But I have yet to see them put together a good road game where they just go out and dominate. Just go out and just dominate from start to finish. Go out and dominate from start to finish, and it's just, even with the series tied 2-2 and shit, I don't know which Milwaukee Bucks team is going to show up. I don't know which Milwaukee Bucks team is going to show up. Is it going to be the Milwaukee Bucks team we've seen the past 2 games, or it's going to be Game 2 all over again? Or is it going to be Game 2 all over again? I don't know, man. With the combination of the inconsistencies of Middleton and Holiday and Coach Bud's coaching, Budenholzer's coaching, man, it's just, god damn. Wouldn't surprise me at all if the Bucks lose this game by 12 points tonight. That is if Middleton and Holiday don't show up. If they take what they've built from Milwaukee down back to Phoenix, they got a shot. They got a shot to pull it out, man. Because as you can see, they got nobody down low that can stop Giannis. for as good as Ayton is, he doesn't have the foot speed yet or the defensive IQ to keep up with Giannis. I mean, you can build. The only thing, you need multiple big men to build that wall. That's why Toronto was successful against him. Miami was successful against him last year in the last season's playoffs. But last season's playoffs. But for me, we'll see. We'll see what happens tonight. I really can't put my finger on who's winning this game because, like I said, both teams, they're so evenly matched and they're so close, style and playing wise. Though I do think, as far as the inside game, the Bucks are a little bit better because Ayton is still raw and he's yet to scratch the surface. So let me know in the comment section who y'all got in the game tonight and tell me what y'all think. I'm out.